Alright, so today's video is an introduction to lab number 5. Lab number 5 is using the oscilloscope, or introduction to an oscilloscope. This is a very, very important piece of measurement equipment that is used in a lot of electrical engineering applications. And the oscilloscope is essentially a voltmeter, but that voltmeter has a display panel, and that display panel shows you whatever waveform that you're trying to measure. In order to help you see that and help you understand that, we're going to introduce not only the oscilloscope to you, but we're going to introduce the function generator to you as well. Function generator generates various types of signals. As it stands now, we have our function generator connected to channel 2 of our oscilloscope, and when we turn our function generator on, you can see that it's putting out a sine wave. That sine wave is determined, the voltage is determined by the function generator, the frequency is determined by the function generator, and the waveform is determined by the function generator. So I can have a sine wave, or I can switch that to a square wave, or I can switch that to a ramp wave. So there's a number of different waveforms that I can choose, which are very common waveforms that are very useful in electrical engineering measurement and test applications. So today we'll probably be using sine waves and square waves. And we can set the frequency, we can set the voltage. For example, the frequency, I just used the keypad, 1.1 kilohertz, and there we are. We have a slight change in the output of the oscilloscope. So we can set these things. We use the oscilloscope to have a look at them and measure them, and once we'll produce another video that introduces these in a little more detail, but today's lab will be learning how to use these two pieces of equipment. A little bit later in the lab, once you've done these a couple of times, I hope that you are able to bring your Arduino board with you, and we will use our oscilloscope to look at the outputs of our Arduino board. Right now it's got the blink function on it, and that LED is flashing back and forth, and I could connect this to the oscilloscope to show you the waveform that the Arduino is producing, and you'll do that as one of the test pieces of equipment that you'll be looking at using the oscilloscope. Alright, so the introduction to oscilloscope introduces you to two pieces of equipment that you've not seen before, and we'll teach you how to use those and show you the details of them, and you'll be good to go. Alright, thanks.